everybody share this live.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's Ashanti after 9. I got 2 special guests in the building. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
What's happening? It's Hoodzone.
Hey man, this two gun Vito, man, the greatest, man. What's going on?
And you can tell them where to find you guys on social media.
Hoodzone everything.
I'm all over that. They said I can't cuss on here, so I'm all over that.
Oh Lord.
you know the rest of them 2 words. What's going on?
All right, so today we're going to talk about a couple things that's been going on in the Birmingham area. Y'all know we've had a lot of tragedies and a little buffoonery, okay, going on in the city.
A lot of bull crap going on.
A lot of that. So first we're going to get into the 2 firefighters in Birmingham that were unfortunately assaulted. They came in, they shot up the fire station. One of my friend's brothers passed away, Jordan Milton, rest in peace. We are so sad to see a fallen angel in that way. And the other person was Jamal Jones. I'm not particular about his current situation, but I know he was in a space of being able to recover. What are your thoughts about all of that going on?
Recovery is always a blessing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, you want me to say, do I supposed to be honest on here?
Yes, please be honest. Please be honest.
Because I'm just so, oh my God, I maybe need to break the shell, but so I need to be honest on here?
Please.
Okay. I mean, I think in Birmingham, don't they hem the people for no reason?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was very sad to see that happen because I've heard like mixed stories about people being involved in the streets doing those kind of things, and it was like a personal attack.
Right.
I think definitely the gun violence in Birmingham has just been crazy lately. Like it's like every time I turn on the news, I see someone's friends passing away. I see women getting shot.
Right.
It was another young lady in the Birmingham area. One of her baby dad's girls shot her in front of her children.
Lord have mercy, I heard about that one.
Yeah. And I saw a video. I've actually never seen. One time, now y'all look. I'm a suburban girl, okay? I don't get into all the craziness. Y'all, one time I was at 3000 bar. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that word. But anyways, I was at 3000 bar, and I'm in there having a good time. My friend snatched me down to the ground. Now, I had been drinking a little bit. So I'm like, oh my God, my brain is like, my body is on the ground. Like, I'm embarrassed. Right. I got a dress on. My heels was off. Like, I just felt crazy. And the music went down, and you just heard the gunshots.
In the bar?
Like, it was outside, but it felt so close.
I know they had to been traumatized.
I was traumatized. It was like during the pandemic, I was so afraid to tell my parents because they was going to be like, you shouldn't have been outside. It's COVID.
Right.
I feel like I never felt that type of adrenaline before. And I can't imagine that happening where I could see the bullets.
I'm gonna say this with like growing up and being a part of Birmingham, it's like it become like normal. Like,
you think so?
Yeah, because like maybe something can be going on across the street and I wouldn't even look over there.
Oh
being honest, like I didn't heard it or been through it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I probably like it's normal for things like that to go on in Birmingham. So it's like that. Like some people, it's not shocking.
Right.
And we ain't shot. Oh, they did what? Oh, for real?
I ain't gonna lie. That was a scary situation. I didn't even see no bullets. Nobody even got shot.
Right.
But my body being on the ground, I probably would have. I don't even know if I would have even like gotten down fast enough. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even know the procedure. I don't even know how he knew. And like when we got up,
it's probably like human motion.
People,
like when it's like this certain run when you see people running.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you better get down.
But people like they literally just got back up and got back to partying.
Right. Like nothing happened.
I was like,
it become normal. Like
they smoking hookah, like take ordering from the bar. I'm in a daze. Like I don't even think I spoke for the rest of the night. I was just so shocked.
Yeah, like after you going through that so much and just being a part of like, man, it become normal. Like it'd be like, I'm finna go to sleep, wake up, I forgot it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
That is so frustrating. Like just to see that young lady that got shot in front of her kids.
Yeah, that's traumatizing.
Yeah. I had one of my classmates.
Some kids will never forget and stuff.
one of
You know,
my
kids kind of hold on to their younger youth days and
Yeah.
memories and stuff. So that's something they'll never forget.
I mean, a tragedy, that feeling, I just will never forget. And I've been to the gun range many a times and like shot.
What, Hoover Top?
Yeah.
That what you be going? Who was happening?
I shot a Glock
Right.
19 and an AR.
You
So
ain't
you
dropped
know,
it.
I be in there
I'm
handle my
saying, you
business.
ain't dropped the gun.
No.
after you shot.
I handle my business,
You
you
ain't
know.
have, oh, my nails. You ain't do that.
No, I
Yes,
didn't.
ma'am.
I do want to let y'all know too, if y'all commented on Vito's live, we can't see it on the screen. So maybe later on when y'all want to ask us questions, you're gonna have to go on my platform. I just thought about it. Because we ain't gonna be able to put them on the screen like
I think they said
up
they
here.
can't. They can't hear on
They
my
can't hear on them.
that L. They saying, man, y'all can hear. Stop acting brand new like you from the project all your life. You can hear me.
Let's see. We got a comment.
Yeah, hit that reaction button if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can the right people hear me? Yeah, you can hear me.
Let's see.
Jamoris, what's going on, buddy?
Just like being home in Chicago. I heard the gun violence was really crazy in Chicago too.
Yeah, but it's like, for real though, like after you be down here so long, it's like things just get normal. Like somebody got shot last night. Oh, again, you know.
Really?
It doesn't bother people around. And maybe like people from outside of the city, they might, oh my God, Birmingham is so scary. But to us, it's just another normal day in the city. You know, like the man just said it.
I feel like as a female, it's definitely like impacted my life as far as like what I do at night.
Right.
I don't really go out to places at night when it's dark, but even just going out to celebrate with my friends at a local bar or something like that, I be like, my safety is so important. I don't want to be running in my heels.
Right.
You
no
know?
one do. I mean, people want to enjoy life.
Yeah. And I feel like it always escalates. Like you get, it goes from social media to like y'all meeting up, and nobody wants to just take a second to stop. It's like they gonna go through.
Spot. They get Lord have mercy. They get it popping on.
Are you on Clubhouse?
Yes, Lord.
About what?
King of Clubhouse.
About what?
Man, all type of, it can be anything. Somebody posts too much milk in their baby bowl. The Clubhouse is just crazy.
And they screaming in the phone?
Anything, yes. Screaming, you can't see nobody. All you get is a voice. It's like 1,000-way call, 1,000 people in the room, and everybody on the phone just yelling and arguing, leaving comments. You know how it go. Shout out to my Clubhouse family. What's going on with y'all?
Can they hear?
They can hear.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, friends, I'm sorry. It's hot.
It's hot, friends.
Well, y'all gonna have to just watch the live on my platform. I'm sorry.
Don't say I ain't give you raw footage. You know
I know. Y'all gonna have to go to Ashanti after now. I'm sorry. It's a fan. It's hot. I'm sorry, friends. I'm gonna have to.
Y'all will be all right. Y'all be over there in Clubhouse hot, sweating. Sure.
But yeah, it definitely has like affected, my day to day. I feel like, with them going into a fire department and shooting them, where is a safe place to go?
Nowhere. You can't even. I didn't heard about things going down in churches around here. So I mean, nowhere anybody's safe around here. I mean, I done heard stuff about going down at daycares, hospitals, everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Best thing is Birmingham, mind your business and stay out of people's business. Yeah, stay out of people's business.
They say Vito is the craziest N-word on Facebook.
No, I'm not.
Marquise Jones, you see that on there? Click it.
Lord, Marquise.
Click it on the comments.
I said hello.
Oh, that's my mom right there. Look, mama, we got Vito in the building.
Hey, mama. Hey, hello.
Oh my gosh, she said she was so weak when you was like, the only thing you want to hear is Carly pants behind your back.
Ma'am, put your hands behind your back. That's all I want to hear. Carly, you ain't got away with this neither.
Oh,
Just
Lord.
wanted to let you know that.
We're going to get into Carly, but I do want to let you guys know that there was a reward posted. Last time I checked, Eric Guster had...
How much the reward is?
It is $45,000.
Shoot, I'm going to tell everything I know.
Yeah, look, let him know.
45,000.
If you guys if y'all have any information about what happened to those firefighters, anything that could lead to an arrest, you can contact Eric Guster on his social media platforms. He has the number posted on there, and it's $45K. So I guess
allegedly, we always on Clubhouse. Now I heard say him by somebody's wife now. So hey, y'all need to leave these people's wives alone out here.
Oh my God.
Okay, infidelity problems is a no-no in the boom room. Okay, now leave people's wives because it gets serious. Okay, so that's all we heard.
Look, she said she loved your call to Hoover Police Department.
Yeah, Hoover Police Department, y'all full of crap. Lord have mercy.
Let's
Thank
get
you,
into
thank you,
that.
though.
So let's get into that. What were your thoughts when you first heard about Carly?
Staged.
I ain't
Staged.
I ain't believe it.
Really?
I ain't believe nothing. They
So-
called me. I went to sleep on them folk. My folk called me to car. She said, "Hey, they got somebody missing. We need your help." I said, "Hey, I'm going to sleep. I don't want to hear nothing about it." Yeah, I went to sleep because a time about a couple months back, somebody had pulled the same stunt with a child, and the little boy daddy had.
Where?
So, around in Birmingham, in the cutoff. And
Oh, you talking about in the car road back into the woods?
right. So the last time I told them, this time they happened, don't even call me.
They called you about the baby?
Yes, they called me about everything in Birmingham. You can't take your trash out without them calling me.
They called you about the baby? Oh my God.
Everybody.
And they found the baby in the car in the woods. And the car was still on, I think. I felt like that was a little stage too.
Yeah, all this stuff be staying right. Everybody want a Lifetime story around here in Birmingham.
So basically, I felt like when I first heard about Carly, we have mutual friends. So I felt like our mutual friends would not like be on no BS. So immediately, I guess like my reasonable doubt went out the window because I'm like, dang, my girlfriend upset. She crying. I'm trying to console her. So I went out to the search party. I was knocking on doors.
Was that to hold hands and praying and stuff?
No.
So what was they out there doing?
We had water, chips, food, and then they gave us like this little piece of paper of a street we were supposed to go down.
Brought no cheeses to the meal.
I don't know if they
had the cheeses at home. You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, they had acai bowls. Like we was eating good. We had water. So they gave us like a street. We went and knocked on the streets. Now it was one dude. We knocked on the door. He had this demeanor that was like, "This is BS. Like, get off my porch." So after we finished knocking on the doors, me and my friend, we went to go get something to eat. We hot, sweaty, musty, smell like outside. We get updates from the second search party that they headed to the Red Roof. During the search.
Too?
Yeah.
Did y'all find anything? Y'all didn't find a handkerchief. That's crazy.
So then later that day, she came home.
Right. They said she laid down in the middle of the road. No, it was like a day or two later. They said she laid down in the middle of the road. And
she went missing Thursday. Saturday, she came home.
You hear about that part? Man, they said she popped up at the house, laid down in the middle of the road, said she had been abducted.
Now, I watch a whole lot of documentaries, and like people do come home after abductions, but usually the person that they took them is dead. Damn. So I'm like, y'all was asking for a response. Like people was like, "You get on the live right now." I was like, y'all so insensitive. Like she might not took no shower in the last couple of days.
It doesn't matter at that point. You didn't got the whole sit up in the uproar. You need to let us know something, baby. Cash in the receipts. Do you understand me?
Yeah, but then like the next morning, like. Girl, you ain't gonna get on your Zoom, like you ain't gonna log in and let us know what happened to you. Not talking to the police. Then we get
But it might have been a chain of command all the way up from her lawyer. She got a pretty decent lawyer, Emory Anthony. So he probably informed her not to say anything because anything you can say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So it probably went great for her to get on the internet knowing she didn't just stage the whole kidnapping.
Yeah, in hindsight, but at the time, like. She had no attorney when she walked through the door. You know what I mean? Like she retained him later on.
Right.
Then, like our mutual friends, they're frustrated because they're like, we've been cussing people out on Facebook. We've been blocking people. Going.
And I was one of the ones you guys cussed out, and I need an apology right now. Hulk Hogan Beasley. I need an apology because y'all told me that I was lying and full of crap, and I was telling the truth the whole time. That's crazy.
Like her friends was like, you not even gonna let us know you good. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna reach out and just say, even if you can't talk about the case.
Yeah, she probably was.
Oh yeah.
I would know what to do.
I think when she came home.
What I think is this. I think she really did something for a reaction or some attention and they got the wrong attention.
Yeah, I do agree.
I don't think she meant that she didn't know how serious and how far this was actually going to go. She didn't know the attorney general was finna get involved and Governor Ive and everybody,
Yeah.
You can't pull nothing like that out in Hoover. You just can't do it in certain places. If this would have happened in the hood somewhere, she might be all right. But it's the fact of the matter what she pulled is it.
Right.
Yeah, they can't tolerate that out there.
So then, you know, I feel like her mama found out when she got home. If her mama like my mama would not let me get a moment's rest before I told her what happened. And she would be like, it ain't making sense. You need to tell me again. Like, I need some more details.
Right, but as a parent, ain't no way. My first thought would have been getting on national television, letting all these people know, hey, we sorry. My daughter's a complete, can't use that word. And you know, we gonna handle it at the house. Please thank everybody for going out searching for her, but we gonna handle her. We never got that.
Yeah.
Still waiting on it.
Yeah.
We still ain't got it, mama. Hey, how you doing? I know you're watching. We still ain't got it.
The FBI was involved. And see, I did hear that the FBI was involved, but I'm also a little bit skeptical about that too, because if the FBI is involved, their agents are involved. I'm pretty sure they had to have some type of hands-on conversation with her.
Right.
And the charges may have been federal if she had lied to a federal agent.
Right.
I think I
feel like still to this day though, her mom owed like the whole state of Alabama.
Yeah.
An apology. You got to think about the people like Anaya's Blanchard mother.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think about people like Natalie's Holloway. You know that girl who went missing out in the Aruba back in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
All these people who actually didn't experience this situation before and lost a child by being abducted.
Mm-hmm.
You owe those people an apology, even if you don't want to apologize to more. You understand me? You owe those folks like Natalie Holloway's mother and Anaya Blanchard's mother and a sincere, handkerchief across the forehead, throw the sweat, a sincere apology. So
yeah, I don't think they're gonna apologize though.
They should. It should be mandatory that they do that, because it's a lot of old people who's actually out using their gas money up, waiting till the first to get their little check back. Had to put them babies up. Had to get out there and get the moving and grooving and try to find this gas.
It was hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
I've never been outside in the heat like
that. That's the week I had took that picture of my underwear with the rainbow across. It was so hot out there when she pulled that.
It was. So, okay, what you think about her arrest?
Bull crap. I went to jail for less. You understand? I did time for less. Surely did. Who y'all locked me up for shoplifting? 30 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she ain't getting no time. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
What did you want her to get charged with?
Obstruction of justice, making a false statement, playing with Visa. Okay, you probably got an extra 30 days just playing with Visa like that. Okay, getting Birmingham involved, you probably have about 5-6 charges on it. But I'm gonna say this. We were cracking the joke. I coming from somebody who actually been incarcerated, I don't wish jail on nobody. So a public humiliation that I don't want you in jail. Yeah, I think she fine and good with the public humiliation.
Yeah.
Incarceration. Nah, that girl don't need to be. She ain't never been no jail before that. That jail destroy people's lives.
Yeah.
You never be the same after you get out of jail. So we don't want her to go to jail for real. We wanted you to at first, but public humiliation.
Yeah. What about you, Hoodzone? What you think?
She need to apologize. They need to apologize though.
Yeah.
They even had like other states and
involved.
All type of people.
I had people watching from Australia and like Europe saying they tuning in. I swear, yeah. And I was like, dang, this was global. This was not just a Birmingham or a United States thing. Like people was watching this everywhere.
So let me ask you something. Okay. So what they did about the money they raised, the GoFundMe and stuff? Did those people get their money back?
So I do know Crime Stoppers did refund their donations back to the people that they that donated.
Right.
I don't know. I was trying to look up. So I thought if you raise money on a GoFundMe and it wasn't valid, that was illegal. But I don't know if they had a GoFundMe. But I do know that the neighborhood had raised a couple $1,000s that they had given to them via like Cash App, Zelle, money, all that kind of stuff. And they are pissed that this was a hoax. They did a prayer circle in the neighborhood. They also got these ribbons with the AKA colors, and they had them outside of their doors.
That should be some type of charge playing with God. Yeah. Like just lying to law enforcement and okay, lying to law enforcement
Mhm.
about something like that.
Mhm.
Okay, and
You know, in Florida, there was a little girl. She was 11.
Tried it, right?
Yeah.
And she tried to call the Russell challenge, and they put a felony on that girl,
Mhm.
obstruction of justice. Send
Yeah.
it to the county. I read it with my own eyes.
She gonna use her. I'm pretty sure
Youth
she can use
offender
her
or
youth.
something.
But God, what if she get in trouble later? You know
Right.
what I mean? Like,
It can be detrimental.
yeah, you know, maybe throwing a drink on somebody and they get her for assault or something
Right,
like
it can be
that. She can't even
detrimental.
use that. I feel indifferent. So while I do understand like how the law works and you have to, you know, pay the piper when you do things, I also felt like it's so many girls that do crazy stuff that don't go to jail.
For attention.
Yeah,
I want
especially
to do
for the attention of men.
And what about the community of Hoover and all the, you know, backlash they got? You know, baby, you know how people think.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how people are there. You know, now they name tainted and stuff. You got to think about that too.
I think that Hoover is gonna give her a civil suit. It's on the way. Like she's getting ready to pay some restitution for the services that she retained.
She just need to say something.
Right. Man, I think her apologizing to the world would be better than any jail time, any restitution, anything she need to apologize
She
to
lawyered
these
up.
older people.
Yeah, definitely.
She lawyered up, so she not ever gonna talk about this situation.
Her lawyer need to give an apology.
He did. You didn't read?
Yeah, that wasn't sincere. It wasn't sincere. He need to redo it. He need to redo it.
Oh, Christian, you can log off. You don't want to hear a friend. Bye. He said, Christian, we still talking about this.
Hey, Christian, I'm gonna find out with y'all. Hey, remember me? Hey, hello.
But yeah, I definitely feel like restitution is gonna be paid. I kind of feel like her parents' reputation has been ruined in the city of Birmingham. Like, you know, I heard her mother was in real estate and her father was in some kind of banking or something like that. I think their credibility is shot.
Right.
So let's see. What did Sharita say? I can't see it. It's sad because I can't see it.
What about our loved ones who still missing? We could have used that money for our loved ones. Right. And let me speak on it. There's so many people in the city of Birmingham who's actually missing.
Mm-hmm.
These people never pop back up. You got to understand the anxiety that they sent these people, family members, through doing something like that. We got about 4 or 5 people, like immediate people, like who in the circle of, you know, circles that we are in, who's actually missing.
Right.
And, you know, 2-3 days later, this girl was found. These folks ain't been found in years.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, people like Shanita stuff, my family members and stuff, people who missing, you got to understand how they feel, you know. So
yeah. Anaya Blanchard, her I know her stepbrother, you know what I mean? And like when that situation was going down, it was tough on the family, but it really, my heart really went out to them because I can't imagine, like I have a sister. I can't imagine my sister going to do something normal, like going to a gas station and I never see her again. And then the next time I see her, she's in a field, you know, that has got to be devastating. And so you can't play with people's emotions in that way because you don't know how it affects people and brings up some negative things. Anaya's mom came down, took time out of her day from her I think is a nonprofit organization, and utilized resources for a hoax. She will never get her daughter back.
Right.
You know,
damaging old wounds anyway. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then like Natalie Holloway, I just can't even imagine like.
She been missing since 2005.
Yeah, and she just now getting justice.
Right.
They just brought.
I seen it on CNN.
Yeah, like a month or 2 months ago, he just got brought here to pay the piper for. I think he did like extortion or something, like it was some legal thing where they gave him money to tell information about where the daughter was, where Natalie was, and he just took the money and didn't do anything, like didn't give him any information. Right. So he's about to go to jail for that, amongst some other things too. But it really was just an embarrassment, honestly. I can't believe she did that. Like,
I can't believe it either.
Oh, like all the stuff you could do, like if it was about a boy, all the stuff you could do, like you couldn't fake act like you got robbed. You know, you couldn't.
I was actually threatened by her boyfriend. What? He actually wrote me in the inbox, man.
Can I be a devil advocate?
Told me to shut my pie hole. Yeah, you can.
Okay, I don't expect nothing less. Like, if I was missing and I had a guy I was dating, I would want him to be going toe to toe with somebody saying I was.
Not if she's making things.
But see, at the time, he might not have known, right? Because think about it, like you're gonna believe your partner before you leave somebody on the internet. Believe somebody on the internet you don't even know.
But
is that true?
To be honest, from what I heard, allegedly he's the reason he left the girl. He made her do it.
I mean, he is, but you know how them toxic relationships be.
Right.
You know, like she gonna fake it act like she was in the hospital.
Yeah, they was there. Did you see her video?
Yes.
Yeah, for her birthday, right. She was on there throw that thing in the surf. Throw that thing in the surf. Throw that thing in the. You didn't see him? Oh, cut up.
Oh, we got to show you.
Russell. She was Carly, go Carly.
Yeah, she was out there doing her thing.
Yeah, she was over there cutting up.
She probably had a plan though.
What was the plan?
I'm saying
he was gonna save her at the Red Roof.
I'm saying that after this right here, if she don't capitalize off this situation, at this point you need to go and get in touch with the Lifetime Movie Network. Bring them on to Birmingham. At this point, you did that. You might well go on just make a whole movie about it.
You know, tomorrow's supposed to be hosting in Atlanta on Thursday.
Who?
The boyfriend.
For real?
He got an Atlanta hosting. Yeah, it's gonna be at the club.
Good, bad.
The ladies love him.
Yeah, he did, but they ain't reached back out to Boosie. Boosie got on Facebook Live and said that he wanted to end the show. Yeah.
See?
I'm done.
I want you at the show.
How would you feel if she would have went?
I would have been in there too. That would have been a night y'all would have seen me down there, though. Yeah, Boosie wanted me on stage.
You should call her up. Y'all can ride that in together.
Yeah, me and Hood was in Atlanta that night though, so we couldn't make it.
Man, I when I saw he was doing a club hosting, because the girls been sharing his pictures everywhere, and they like welcome back to the streets. So I guess he really getting ready to get welcome with open arms.
That's crazy.
He gonna leave.
Yeah, they need to drop a book called Escaping 94459. Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, Darius, Escaping 459. That would be definitely a good for Netflix. Lifetime been falling off. I think Netflix will really do it.
Yeah, right. They might juice them back up.
It's something coming.
I think something coming behind it. So there's too many heavy people like Eric Gusta and Carol Robinson and Carlos Chaves.
They got directors. They interested.
Right.
I can make this up.
So the story got out.
I seen on TikTok, like, I think it was a People magazine was reaching out to people on TikTok about like talking, but they didn't know who to go to. Because they was going to like YouTubers and stuff like kind of what I do, who is
trying to get in touch.
Yeah, like secondhand information when they should just go to the comments like me and find the sources. Right. So we're going to talk about a recent shooting that happened on July 19th with Miss McLeod. She was in a situation that seemed like it was road rage or a hate crime, but she was driving home from work in Moody, Alabama. She was behind this person. They stopped at a stop sign. She was the second car. It was maybe 5 cars behind her. Someone blew the horn at the first car. That lady, her name was Rebecca Armstrong. She got out the car, started beating the butt of her gun on Miss McLeod's car, saying, "You've been following me for weeks, for days," calling her the B word, calling her all outside of her name. The window was halfway down. Miss McLeod had her hands up like this, saying, like, "Don't shoot me. I don't know you." And the lady shot her through her hand, and it went through her cheek. And she had to drive away. The lady in the car behind Miss McLeod that got shot ran. And she drove to try to get away. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she hit another vehicle and ended up in a ditch. And people in that neighborhood, or I guess people that were in the cars behind, came to help her, called the police, and they ended up arresting Rebecca Armstrong shortly after the exchange. She cried her, what I would call, white tears when she was arrested, saying that she wanted her brother and her attorney, and was booked with no bond out in St. Clair County.
Should have been.
I was very shocked and moved when I read this story, because this was a Black woman that was shot. I'm not really a person to blow my horn, but God, I probably would not ever do that, because this person, the girl who got shot, didn't even blow her horn.
I ain't gonna lie, I got some crazy road rage, so stay out of my way on the interstate. I'm letting you know now. I-65 stay out of my way. No. But listen, no joke. That sounds like a hate crime to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's totally racism. It is. I mean, racism is real in Alabama. I don't know if y'all know about this, but my grandmother was really great friends with Denise McNair. So this go all the way back to civil rights days, back to Bull Connor and Governor Wallace. And Alabama ain't the place to be, mixing and tingling, and them folks really, it's still tension from back in the 50s and the 60s. So I mean, if that's how somebody was raised, if their grandparents came up in that time, they couldn't help but to hear stuff and do that stuff be in your subconscious. It just don't leave. Like, even though time is evolving, and that sounds like racism and a hate crime. She knew exactly what she was doing.
I thought so too, because for you to get out of the car and feel so comfortable in front of, like, it's broad daylight, you know what I mean? The sun was still up. From what I can understand, it seemed like it was a neighborhood they were passing through, because it was a stop sign and there was a lot of traffic on the road, so people were taking back ways to kind of avoid the traffic to get home. For you to get out your car and not care about anybody looking, right. I felt like you felt so comfortable in what your actions were, and that you were acting in the right headspace, that you were shooting twice. I think she shot at least twice into this lady's vehicle after she had already made contact with the bullet. She was still in the car, calling her a B word, waving the gun around, shooting again. Like, there was no letdown from that anger. I think the only thing that kind of broke that space.
Still there till the police came?
No, because the lady who got shot drove off.
How did they end up finding out that it was?
I believe that people called the police. You know what I mean? I don't know if they got a video, but I'm pretty sure they called the police and was like, "It's a lady in this car," and they picked her up very quickly.
Right.
But I was like, "Girl, you bold." You know what I mean? Like, for you to not even care that there could be somebody around, you just get up there and shoot somebody like that. That's crazy.
There's like some personal hate. Like, there's something going on.
She probably had experience.
Might be having shit. Some people don't know how to take having a bad day. If you're having a bad day, just go and get you some time to get you some me time. Ain't that what y'all be saying? Some me time?
Yeah.
Get you a little bit of that me time in your system, man, and kick on back, man. Y'all ain't got to always hurt nobody.
And
get
so,
you some more me time.
As I was looking through the comments and I was kind of getting things situated, because I am going to be interviewing Miss McLeod tomorrow, I was reading the comments, and a lot of people were saying mental illness, mental illness, mental illness. And I do want to make this statement. Blaming mental illness on someone's actions is taking accountability off of that person. Right. Some people have impulses that they have no control over, and they act in that way. So don't be quick to call mental illness when that person made a decision in their right mind that was messed up. And that's the end of the day. And people that were also saying that she had a history of being nice and all this other kind of stuff. When people are criminals, when they're doing felonious things, or when they're going out and harming people, they don't always have a long track record of being crappy people. Right. You could be like an honor student all the way up until you 28, and then now all of a sudden you shot somebody. You could still be a bad person in that moment, but that doesn't mean you spent all of your years being bad.
Right.
So you can say, "Oh, I've known her for X amount of years. She's always been a nice person." I'm not saying she's not. She could have been nice before that moment, but that doesn't negate the fact that she did harm somebody. She assaulted someone that was a mother, that was a fiance. She was building a home. I'm pretty sure that this is going to impact her family, how she engaged with her kids, her husband, all those triggers, all that kind of stuff. And so I was very sad to hear that.
Right.
What's funny?
What they say?
They said something about they can't hear it because the microwave on.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's the fan. I'm sorry.
Right.
They can't hear it on this, but yeah. I'm sorry. Y'all tune into Ashanti After 9. Y'all can hear really clear. But I'm sorry. But I was just really sad to see that, because sorry. I was really sad to see that happened to her. I was reading, like, her son had been posting on social media, and I can't imagine my mom coming home to that,
Right.
Like, can you imagine someone
and that's gonna happen that day?
Yeah. And she was leaving. She was actually she worked at a UAB center out in Moody. So she
was on the way to work, or?
She was leaving work. And she was saying that she could see through the lady's shades. She had some aviator shades on, and she said her eyes were very large and beaded, And she said, I just knew for a fact that I don't need to reach, because she had a weapon. She said, I didn't feel comfortable reaching for my weapon because this person was acting so irate. And she didn't want to antagonize the situation.
So she got shot in the hand.
She got shot in the hand and it went somewhere in her cheek. It shattered her sinus plate. Like, she's going to have a road to recovery. She was a very beautiful woman as well.
Yeah, I wish she would have stood ground. You know, Alabama got to stand your ground law anyway. So I wish she had, you know.
She would have got out too. Yeah.
Right.
I was really sad to see that. I mean, I can't imagine being a bride, a fiance. I'm getting ready for my wedding. And, you know, as women, our looks are so important. You know, that's how we show up in the world. And it shouldn't be the only way we show up, but that's just initially how you meet us. And can you imagine, like, looking at yourself in the mirror and the next day you have just disfiguring in some capacity? Yeah,
that's wrong. That's outrageous.
And I heard her spirit was like really light. She always had a goofy, jovial spirit about herself.
Right, I heard her name V. I done heard a lot of people been telling me about it. I've been hearing things. They say she a good person and stuff. You know.
I watched her a little bit on Eric Guster's live today. She still seems to be like in a good spirit.
Right.
But just, I mean, I can't imagine like the day-to-day of that. Having to take time off work. They said it could be like 6 months to a year where her recovery will happen, because she's gonna have in her hand is still in a cast. Yeah. I don't even know if she can like make a fist or anything after that. She's gonna have to go through some form of therapy.
Yeah, some type of therapy, some type of physical therapy, but she'll be all right. She'll get through it. We're praying for her.
Yeah. What you making a drink, girl? I should have made a drink. Lakia talk about she finna make a drink. But yeah, I really thought that was a crazy situation. They got their
bunny on. I ain't got no bunny cap on today. I got my fitted cap on.
I know we don't got Vito with his bonnet on. We should have asked you to bring it.
Yeah.
Put it on in the car. You got some comments you want to read?
No, these folks, my folks are crazy, and I'm gonna handle y'all as soon as I get out of here. I promise you that. Don't embarrass me, bro.
But look, they can't see it on the last one.
Don't embarrass me. I'm gonna talk to y'all as soon as I get in that car. Just wait. Just wait on.
So we're getting ready to open the lines up probably in about 5 to 10 minutes. I want to ask these two gentlemen just a couple things about them being in the music industry, kind of what inspired them. And then after that, y'all can call in. Y'all can blow it up. Y'all can talk to Two Gun Vito. Y'all can talk to Hoodzone. Y'all can talk to me if you want to. Girl, I need to get some tequila too.
Hey, y'all call the line in. Y'all want to ask some questions. What's the number?
I'm gonna put it up on the screen, but we're gonna do it like 5 minutes. Okay. Because I want to talk to y'all first.
Give her about 10 more minutes. You know, our type time. Give her about 10 more. So, 5, you know what I'm talking about?
What got you guys into like the music careers that you are in? Like being in the industry, getting into music, being expressive. How did you get into doing that?
It's deep.
It's deep. With me, let me tell you something. I was actually a poet. Okay. I used to write poetry. Okay. And, you know, that's just where the rhyming come from. But when I was incarcerated, somebody had paid me to write a song one time when I was in Mount Meads. Like, paid me like 200 bucks to write a song. And I wrote it. And, you know, after that, about 2-3 more people got me to write poems. Then when I got out, then I just took out with it, you know, rapping and stuff. So, I mean, it came from like a sentiment. I used to write poetry to, you know, under control of my anger. So, it led to rapping and stuff. That's how I got started.
How long have you been doing that? Like since you were young? Yeah.
Yeah, but my thing is being incarcerated. So that done kept me away from the music scene a lot and maybe doing stuff like podcasts and stuff. I did 2 years on house arrest, so I'm just not getting out and being able to get the feel of things and moving the way I can move and stuff.
It's never too late to start. One thing I always live by is a quote I heard, but I can't remember who said it. If you start something today and you're good at it, you started too late. So you always have a learning curve. You know, you always have that initial start and you pick up pace and you get to where you want to go. So if you start and it sucks, that's good. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to start something and it's immaculate, because that means you should have been doing that 5, 10, 15 years ago. Right. So you can start whenever. If you ever want to, learn about like podcasting and stuff, I definitely can be a resource to you. I'm still learning too, but I'm happy to share if that's something that you're interested in getting into.
Right.
So
I pretty much got into it. My parents. My dad was a pianist for the Temptations.
Okay.
That's pretty much
Cool.
But when I was young, I didn't know. Like I was always on the road all the time. And then when I got older, I realized like everywhere we went, they people hollering, yelling, running behind them. And I was a little kid with the money bag because he had to pay everybody. So he used to give me the bag with all the money. We go to the hotel, he put the money in the envelopes and spread it out. So that's pretty much how I got into the music. So I just kind of grow into it and shit, I'm here.
So are you from Birmingham too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So both of y'all from Birmingham, born and raised.
From the Pride, he from Smithfield. I'm from Jerry.
Yeah.
We from the north side.
North side. Okay, help me out. Okay. So, I moved to Birmingham when I was young.
Shout out to Tittisville, because my folks over there gonna get mad at me. Everybody, they don't throw them in, they gonna get mad. You know what? They gonna shout out to Tittisville. Yeah.
So how did y'all link up? Did y'all grew up knowing each other, or?
He went to school with my sister.
Yeah.
So him and my sister went to party together. So they always, be in the community. And he had been hot since I was younger. So everybody who came in the rap game, you want to go to Hoodzone. Then a lot of them will say stupid stuff because they can't catch up with him, or he's so busy, it'll make it seem like he don't want to deal with him and other people, Yeah, Hood the man. Everybody want to do songs with Hoodzone. Don't let them lie to you. They want to go to Hoodzone.
So how can people get in touch with you?
You gotta get
social media.
Social media.
And then it's like them put this out here too. Like I ain't the type to run behind the money.
Right.
So it's like I gotta want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like that.
How do you determine like who is going to be a good candidate for you and your platform?
They serious. It got to be like serious and chemistry. Like if it ain't, the connection ain't there, like it ain't gonna work anyway. Like it ain't about the money with me. Like this ain't.
And you want someone that's like more passionate about their craft.
Yeah, passion, serious, like serious. Like,
and consistent too. I'm sure.
Yeah,
so, what is one thing that kind of gets you out of a slump when you kind of feeling like overwhelmed with work, with music, things like that? What is something where you be like, I gotta look in the mirror, I gotta do something to like get motivated? What's something that you do think of, say?
Numbers, results, like
marijuana.
Oh Lord,
that Mary Jane, that Rick James, marijuana. That's the only thing fix my problem. I'm just being nice.
Yeah,
marijuana.
Does it help you think?
Yes, Lord. Put me in a whole different dimension.
I don't think to myself. It don't have the same effect on me.
It don't.
No.
It make you like giggly.
Yeah, for sure. And then I get nervous. Like I feel like, if I stand up and I walk too fast, I'ma fall.
Right. It come with paranoia, but it do something to the enemy. So
it's different types too, up and down. It's up and in, down.
Then I'm an asthmatic, so it's just like I can't do none of that stuff. But I hear people do edibles and stuff like that too, and shrooms to go on a trip. I don't really.
We ain't fooling with
I don't play like that. Okay.
And stuff. I don't want to see nothing that ain't there. I done heard some stories about
really?
Yeah, I ain't fooling with them.
Good. You heard bad stories?
Yeah, Lord. Somebody walking down the freeway, butt booty nigga pulling a Carly Russell.
Oh my God.
Searching a baby. Okay, I don't want any mushrooms. I don't want any of that.
I heard people say good stuff about it, like they've been on a trip and it's enlightened them in some kind of way. I feel like you though. I don't want to see anything that's not there. I may want to get off the trip, off the ride, and you just can't turn it off. So it's not my thing. I'm just a little soul plane.
I ain't
gonna act like I seen it.
Yeah, they ate the mushroom, throw the mushroom back.
I ain't never seen that movie, so I'm pretty sure it was funny. But okay. So marijuana, then you just like look at your analytics
it's
and
results,
yeah.
Just results. They just do something to me. Numbers.
Right.
Do something to me.
So when you were incarcerated, what made you feel like I want to keep writing my music? Like what was those things that got you through the day?
Find yourself in there talking to yourself. Yeah. In jail. All y'all young niggas out there, I'ma say it. I don't care. Stay out of jail, man. Change your life, man. Find yourself in there talking to yourself to the wall. You'll figure it out then. Feed your bull crap 3 times a day. Lock you down at 8. You don't want to go through that, man. It ain't worth it. Just do what you do, man. Be yourself.
And put the guns down too, please. Y'all, it's getting crazy. I know. But put the guns down. I'm gonna put that message out there. Like, you don't have to use guns to solve civil issues. I don't know an issue that you should use a gun to solve. I'm not gonna speak on those.
This is
but
a Second Amendment state, so this state was built on, the right to bear arms. That's what these people believe in. So
I feel like protecting yourself.
I ain't gonna tell nobody to put them down and go to the store and get harmed. I ain't gonna tell you. No,
I'm not saying that. I think protecting yourself is one thing, but when you're going out and like trying to terrorize people, shooting people at stop signs, shooting people in front of their children, like, it's just too much going on. There's too many lives that have been lost for careless acts like that.
Right.
And we got to have some type of reference or some type of refrain from using those kind of things, because it's tearing our communities down.
Right.
It's tearing families apart. There are kids right now growing up with no dad or mom. I mean, I've been blessed to have both of my parents in my life since I was born. And I've never woken up a day and not had my parents there.
This the clone me. Yeah, I left the real bees at the house. It's the clone right here. You know what I'm talking about?
But I can't imagine like my mom and dad being gone because somebody got mad or did road rage or something like that. And now I have to grow up without my parents seeing me getting married, graduated from school, like being an adult. I'm trying to navigate life without my parental guidance, which I should have. So we need to start using some more discretion when it comes to that.
Right.
All right, y'all. If y'all ready to talk to VZ, we're gonna put the number up on the screen. Y'all can call in. And
what's the number?
205. Are you gonna say the number every time?
Yeah, 205-259-6738.
Yeah.
Somebody put this in the comments right now. Hey, listen, everybody hit the reaction button. Everybody drop them blue hard. You want to call in and ask any questions about anything, call 205-259-6738.
And you can talk about anything that we talked about on the show. If you want to tell us how you felt about Carly getting 2 misdemeanors, you can. Right. Anything. All right, go back to the comments. Yeah. All right. Y'all gonna have to put y'all headphones on so you can hear.
Yeah, y'all call in.
If they're on your live, they're not gonna be able to hear other than
no, they yeah. All right, that's great. Okay. You put your head. I don't think I got no head. Yes, I don't.
You have to put them on. Let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, y'all can call in if you want to. Red hearts only, boo.
Red hearts only.
Hold on. Ashanti Jordan, the gangster for real. Don't let her play.
She here with me.
Look, I'm getting my street cred right now.
She here with me. Y'all call in. Y'all want to ask a question, man?
Flip the camera so they can see the number.
Oh, we got a pin down at the bottom.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right here.
Yeah, call in. Y'all can talk to VZ. Y'all can comment on what we talked about. All right.
Unknown caller.
We got a phone call coming in.
Y'all calling in for real? Y'all want to talk to me? They want to talk to me.
Turn the volume up.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hold on. Oh, you can hear?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear. Am I plugged up?
Are you plugged up?
I thought so.
Vito!
Hey, what going on with you?
What's going on? All the way from Montgomery, Alabama, baby. We love you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Shout out to the Gump. What's going on? What's popping?
Ain't nothing popping. Just want to tell you we love you down here, nigga. Keep doing what you doing.
Y'all bad, man. We coming down to the Gump real soon, I promise.
I bet that. Out of here.
I appreciate you, love.
Unknown caller.
Oh, they ringing. I thought the been getting calls, and why we can't get the
call from?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah.
To accept, press 1.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, what going on?
Hey, man. What going on?
Man,
why she had James fan down there, man?
What are you saying?
Say it again. They called me too.
Hold on, let me get y'all on.
Call from.
Yeah, we can.
To accept.
Yeah, I can hear you good.
You on the line?
Can you? Hello?
Hello, hey, how you doing?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Am I on live right now?
Yes, you are. We can't see you, but you live talking.
All right. You're catching a lot of slack for the interview, but I love it.
Oh, I sure appreciate y'all. But you know, they just used to me, cutting the book and acting a fool. They not used to the, civilized Vito. So,
Dagger.
I think I think that it's good to show your two sides. You're very smart.
Right. Thank you.
Why y'all mad
But
at Vito? I'm sorry. You can go ahead.
I wanted to know, Co did this and she pulled a Carly. What would you do?
Choker. Yeah, choker. Shoot.
So would you think
If her brother Kevin don't get to her first, Cole knows she can't pull it in like that. We don't play.
Would you believe her at first though?
No. I said, Cole, where you at? Who you been cheating with, baby? I'm on the way to come get you right now. Where you at? Where you at? I'm on the way. Don't play with me. Tell me what you miss. Don't want to call no ground zero and get no better,
Well, thank you for calling in. We're gonna move to the next caller. We appreciate the support so much.
I love it, DZ. Hang in there, buddy.
All right, Lord. Have a nice night.
Hey, you on the live? What's up?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear us?
Hello.
You called to breathe in the phone? What's going on? He called up here to hear me breathe,
Why y'all mad at him on here?
Hibernation. I don't want to hear you hibernating, man.
Call from.
Hey, you on the live? What's up?
So you gonna get Vito out that motherfucking spot? All y'all gonna die in that bitch. Get that bitch up out of there, man.
No.
Hey, all you gotta do is try it, partner.
He done hung up.
All you gotta do is try it.
Oh my God. Don't say that.
Man, them folks count, man.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, man? I'm just trying to see, man.
What's up?
Why the hell she had James Spann down there, man?
Man, listen, man. Trying to get the weather report.
What the hell?
I ain't like that they had James Spann.
Man, I said, James, what are you doing?
Everybody, James, what are you doing down here?
Let me say, James, what are you doing?
Man, James, what is you doing, man?
All right, Fred. Thank you for calling in. We're gonna go on to the next one, okay? Oh, well, they hung up. Let me see if I can call him back. This is the first time I call somebody back, y'all. Okay. Let's see.
Y'all go back and watch her later on.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
Yeah, give me some ginseng in here with the wild out rolls, and we might turn up. You know what I'm talking about?
Now, what is ginseng?
You don't want to know.
Where you get it from?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. You really don't want to know. You asking me that, but you don't want to know.
From the gas station?
You don't want to know. You say where can you get it from?
Yeah.
Your local gas station.
It's like Taylor Port.
You're better than Taylor Port. Is you trying to get bent quick? You finna get there with that ginseng.
I don't want to get bent no ways.
Yeah. You ain't never drunk no wild out roll with the ginseng in it?
No what?
Maybe you had to just go out in the night with me.
Unknown caller.
We'll put you on that ginseng.
I don't know.
From.
Yeah, big ride outfit.
Big ride. What's happening, big ride?
Hey, Vito.
What happened?
Hey, go on tell her what that ginseng is. She know what that ginseng is, and you know who that is by now.
Give you one this long? You understand me? Is you watching me?
I just can't understand.
That big Joe.
For the life of me.
What's happening, buddy?
Hey,
Big Joe.
why you know I had to creep up in here?
What's happening, buddy?
Hey, bro, sitting here watching, but I had to go click on Clubhouse and get on here, boy.
You the man, tell him we finna click up on the clubhouse in a minute, man. Tell them I'm on the way, man.
I'm talking about follow the link. Make sure they click the link at the top.
Man, tell them they click that link at the top over there. Tell them we on the way.
Got to click the link at the top.
Got to click the link, man. I sure appreciate
Hey,
it.
Vito, I just had to call in and make it laugh. Because she was lost by that ginseng.
Look, and they in the comments. We don't know what ginseng. We suburban. Can you make a suburban? Can you suburban it up?
Wild Irish Road with the ginseng in?
What is it called? Wild what?
Wild Irish Road.
Wild Irish Road.
Yeah, that's it. With the ginseng. Don't buy no Wild Irish Road without the ginseng. Don't do that.
You mix it.
No, it already come in it. You have to drink it with the ginseng, or it don't do the do. Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
You turn into Superwoman.
Is it in a? Is it? It's not Mad Dog.
No, it's better than Mad. That Mad Dog, that's that cheap stuff. Don't drink that.
I thought they only sold like wine at the gas station.
I'm gonna get you a bottle.
Please, I don't know.
No, I got to let you turn it off on. You asking too much about it.
No, my commenters was asking.
Yeah, I'm gonna get everybody a bottle rolls on me tonight. I got everybody.
Is that what they have in the brown paper bags?
Yeah, basically.
Unknown caller.
Basically.
Call from.
Hey, you on the live?
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
This Ryman bees, I got them listening to you all the way in Houston now.
Hey, Ryman. What's going on? What's popping around? You all right, eh?
I'm good.
How Texas treat y'all doing?
It's treating me wonderful.
Man, that's what's going on, man. We can't complain about that. We blessed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How you feel? How you feel about what that gal did, man? What you think? You would have never pulled in like that with her. You would have never pulled in like that with her. Tell the truth.
No, see, I knew that help was lying from the beginning. I just didn't believe her.
I just didn't believe.
Ain't nobody believe her except for me.
Yeah. Maybe not being funny.
I was arguing with my folks at work.
But we ain't believe her from the hood.
It probably was.
I had to argue with them people at work. They all in Texas arguing me down.
What they were saying, the girl was missing for real.
They was like, why y'all don't believe her? I'm like, cause this bitch from Birmingham, I just know she lying.
Yeah, she lying. You can lie.
I mean, but for real, who would throw their wig off and be lying like that? Like,
it was her saying. It was her saying that they said her cheese crackers. Now, bitch, you know, good and freaking well, them folks, the kidnappers is not there to feed you.
They said she went to the store and got some cheese.
They wanted her to be fed well while they was doing her nails.
The kidnappers is not feeding nobody. They need to. She need to be prosecuted real bad.
Okay, how much time you think she should get for doing what she did?
The max.
I think she should at least like mandatory at least a year.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know she facing like 2, right? Unless they let her.
Well, she should do all 2. She should do all 2 for sure. Too. She had like everybody in the world, country or whatever. Don't worry. She a low down little help.
So you ain't told no lie, ain't right? You know Visa.
She a low down little helper.
So
I seen some AKAs out the other day. I started to ask them how they feel about Carly lying. But I ain't AKA or something? Mm-hmm. I ain't want to get into it with them because y'all know I like to tussle, so I just let it go.
Friend, don't go to jail.
Please don't go to jail. You know I'm coming to get you now, but please don't go.
No, I'm coming with the words. With the words.
Oh.
Y'all know I'm with my words. Mm-mm.
We understand.
No, but I was calling in these. I fuck with you.
You know, love all the way to Texas, man. You know what's going on.
Yeah. All right.
Bye. All right. How much time you feel like she should have got?
They need to give her 20 split 5. How they tried to give me? Shoot.
20? 20
split 5. 5 years to serve.
Okay, if y'all watching in the comments, how many years do y'all feel she should have gotten? I said, I really didn't want her to go to jail though.
20 split 5. Whatever you get for kidnapping, she need to go to jail for kidnapping her own self.
5.
Yeah, 20 split 5. You ain't never heard of that too? Don't tell me. Hold on. Now where you been this whole time? You don't know what a 20 split 5 is?
I'll be on the other side of the law.
20 split 5 is this. You got to bring 5 to the door and do 15 on papers. If you mess up, you got to go do the whole.
Like 15 probation?
The remaining, right, basically.
Oh, okay. 20 split 5. Okay.
But you might get a settle where you get off on it. If you do good for 5 years, they might just suspend the whole sentence. Yeah, they do that in Joseph.
I don't think she should go to jail for 5 years. Yeah, she just maybe she did this over a boy. Y'all know girls do crazy stuff over men.
You should have did that because if one of us would have did that, we wouldn't have heard the end.
Because look, I mean, you ain't never
playing though. Like after it's all over and down, it's something.
40 years, life,
a book, movie, something. She gonna
3 years. Look at all the 40 years. Ain't no way.
I'm telling you, if she beat it, they gonna go on a media run.
Oh my God. I had did a skit off of this because I was just like, this got to be the most like crazy thing. You want to play it on the thing? Okay, go to where it says banners. I'm so embarrassed to play this in front of y'all. Okay. No, wait, go to brand.
I'm gonna play a video game.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a video.
Okay.
Go. Yeah. When I was in the car. Y'all watch this. Okay, is the officer on the way? Okay, I'll keep eyes on him. Thank you. All right, girl, you ready? Sit.
What the name of the restaurant they said she went to? What we went that day? To Tzatziki's. That's when you went to Tzatziki's.
I ain't go to Tzatziki's,
yeah, I
went
up to Tzatziki's. I went up there to Tzatziki's to see when some of that Mediterranean food.
Can you imagine throwing your wig is crazy. Cause I'm like, she got jacked up real bad. Her wig came off. I really thought she was telling the truth.
Right.
All right then. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and. Go ahead.
I would say what got me was the video. How dog it was. Like,
yeah, you couldn't see that out there on that freeway.
And people was like, I seen a baby over there. I seen a man.
Shadow, like any common sense, any person with common sense know when you walk, it's a shadow behind you. So they were looking at something on the video camera. It could have been a shadow. Who said it was a baby?
I even saw somebody say they thought. I saw somebody say they thought somebody jumped off the 18-wheeler that went back. It's like, y'all really coming up with crazy stuff.
In Birmingham, they'll ride you on this internet.
Yeah.
You do something they don't like or they don't accept, they be ready to dog y'all to the compassion.
Do you guys have any parting words before we log off?
Everybody meet me on the clubhouse. You know it's gonna go down. And like now.
Stay safe. Move correctly.
Well, y'all know I always end with this quote: when you raise the barrier of entry, you force the standard to rise. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you follow VZ Vito, 2Gun Vito on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow Hoodzone on all his social media platforms. They're both found on Facebook and YouTube and other platforms as well.
Instagram, Clubhouse, Snapchat.
And I'll put it in the description. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Bye.